So where are we, children? There was some technical issue with the video. So let us continue here. Yeah, we were talking about something like this. Like 37, when it has to be rounded to nearest tens, it will fall near to 40. Thus 37 will be equal to 40. But when the same is made nearest to 200s, it is the same number. When it has to be rounded to nearest hundreds, what is happening here? 37 is tending to 0. Yes, it is something like that. What I already we discussed that getting 37 marks out of 40 is very good. But getting 37 marks out of 100 is bad. Yes, Mama will give you good bangings saying that, what is this performance? Okay, no, you won't be getting that because you are smart. You are very good children. You know how to face the exam and how to write this because you are learning. Okay, so it is something like that. Okay, when 37 has to be rounded to nearest hundreds, then 37 will fall to 0. It will be rounded to 0. Clear? Why? Because we are comparing this with 50. If this is less than 50, it is near to 0. If it is greater than 50, it is near to 100. If it is equal to 50, if it is equal to 50, suppose if I take 50, I'll take a 50 only as an example. It is exactly midway, at the midpoint of 0 and 100. What did we learn just now? We want to have always some more. So 50 is exactly mid. So we want to go on to the greater side only. So if it is 50, what is the greater number? Here this is the larger number. So we want to move to the greater side only. Very easy to remember this one. Don't by heart it. Saying that greater than 50 or equal to 50, it goes to 100. No, not like that. Just remember, you are exactly midway. So you always prefer to have more. So we always prefer to have more. Suppose if it is 150, we always prefer to have more. It lies between 100 and 200. Therefore, 150 tends to 200. 150 is equal to 200. Now here, when you are rounding it. Clear? Right. So let us take one more example here. Suppose 482. I am taking 482. Where does this fall first? Greater than 400, less than 500. Means it is between 400 and 500. Between 400 and 500. Here it is. Here it is. Now, first step is done. Second step is comparing with the midpoint. Right? So, mid value. What is the mid value? 450. What is the number given to you? 482. Is it greater than 450 or less than 450? Yes, greater than 450. So, somewhere here it comes. Somewhere here it comes. So, the rounded number is 500. So easy, right? So, we always want to have more. So, here, right? So, for 500. So, whenever the number which is given to you falls between two particular values and you have to compare with the mid value. If it is greater than mid value, highest number side or the largest number side. So, you are going to round off to the largest number. If it is less than mid value, you will round it off to the smaller number. If it is exactly midpoint, then we want to have something more. So, we will go to the next number. So, let me take it as 550. My next example is 550. More than 500, less than 600, lies between. And which number you have to compare? With the same 550, it is exactly the midpoint, mid value. And when you are at mid value, we want always something more. Hence, we have come to 600. So, you have rounded off 550 to 600. Clear? Yes. Now, we will go to the thousands. Now, tens is done, hundreds is done. Now, it is very easy for you to understand thousands. See, small example. Okay. If you have a 1,000 rupees note, Yeah, ma'am, I don't have 1,000 rupees notes because now no 1,000 rupees notes. Acha, for this we must go to Mr. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and then we must ask him to release 1,000 notes so that we can understand this maths very easily. Okay, jokes apart, let's come back. Now suppose in the olden days, when there were 1,000 rupees notes, your mother gave you 1,000 rupees and your father has given you two 500 rupees notes. Did they both give same amount? Yes, because 500 plus 500 is 1,000. So what is the mid value between 0 and 1,000? Yes, 500. So this is the mid value here is 500. And between 1,000 and 2,000, add 500 to 1,000. It is 1,500. Between 2,000 and 3,000, it is 2,500. Always to the lower value you are adding 500 here. So 3,500. So these are the mid values. Now any number is given. First step is where the number falls. That is what we have to see. Now we are rounding off to nearest thousands. Nearest thousands. 483 suppose if I am taking. 483 less than 1,000 and greater than 0. So which counting you have to skip counting by thousands. 0, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Whenever you see in the problem nearest thousands, in your mind there should be skip counting by thousands. There should be skip counting by thousands. That is the first step. Where it falls, that is what you have to see. Now this number falls between 0 and 1,000. It is not greater than 1,000. It is not less than 0. So it is exactly here between these two somewhere. Somewhere. Where it is, you have to compare with the mid value. What is the mid value here? 500 is the mid value. 483 less than 500 or greater than 500? Less than 500. So somewhere here it lies. So therefore it is equal to 0. See the magic. Here for nearest hundreds we made 37 to be equal to 0. In nearest 1,483 is made to 0. So that means whenever the given number is less than the mid value, between what it lies, always it takes the smaller number. Smaller number. Right, let us take an example of 2,962. 2,962. So what is the nearest value? 2,962. First point is it lies between 2,000 and 3,000. Now 2,962 compare with 2,500. It is greater than 2,500. So where it will lie? It will lie somewhere here. So it is very near to 3,000. So it is rounded to 3,000. It is rounded to 3,000. Okay children, is this clear? So just go through the examples and try to do the exercise problems. Okay? Let's see you again in the next class.